What's up, Daniel? Changed your profile pic. I almost didn't recognize you there for a second. What's up, Koopa? What's up, guys? Just reading through this offer that I just saw in the mail. Basically, it looks like it's pretty much the same thing it's always been. Because what is it, $100 for like for 3,000 units, something like that? Jules, Mike, I'm a broke honky. What's up, guys? Juxtaposition. What's up, dude? Where's the unit store at? There we go. It's $100 for 31 units. Coco Uno, Angel, Daniel Decker. What's up, guys? Good afternoon to everybody. Plus, you need another 400, so it's another $20. So basically, it's $115 for Vision. Plus, you get a few T4 class catalyst shards. Where'd the mail go? Hang on a second. Mirza, Evade. What's up, guys? Yeah, so basically, it's the exact same. The Nemesis. What's up, dude? Yeah, I saw a movie with the nephew, and he wanted to pick. All good, man. You got quite the beard going on there. Dachi Shovel, dude, I'm good. How is everybody? I was going to put up a few points, so I figured, what the heck, we'll just do it live. Eric, what's up, man? Am I thinking of getting Vision? No, I'm not really thinking of getting Vision. I was just trying to compare if it was really any different from the previous offers that we've seen. Which I kind of assumed that it probably wasn't going to be. If they made it cheaper, then the people that originally bought it are going to be super pissed. So, looks pretty much the same. Gorilla, first time in the stream. Watch Brian Grant a lot. He mentioned you and checked out your channel. Love the content. Awesome, man. Yeah, Brian Grant's a good guy. I promised myself I was going to have enough units to purchase this offer. RJ, what's up, man? All right, let's jump right into this thing. We'll start down here. Mana Master, what's up, dude? How many points do I think for Ghost Rider? I don't know. I was thinking about that this morning because you got. Let me filter out my 4 stars here. Oops. I feel like there's a lot of people that want Ghost Rider, so that is going to help bring the scores down. I was looking at Rogue and Quake. The first go-around for Rogue was 3.9. First go-around for Quake was 4.6. Which I feel like there might be a little more hype for Ghost Rider than either of those characters. So if we can get more people in, it might push those scores down a little bit. I think the scores are going to be somewhere between like 3.5, 3.8, because there's going to be a lot of people grinding. I would say if you really want him, I would try to push over 4. Joey, Mirza, Jada Murphy, what's going on, guys? Good to have you in the stream today. I just need to put up a few points here right off the bat because I don't think I'm going to have a lot of time to put many points up this weekend. Mike going for 4.5. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Oh, crap, I forgot to turn my notifications off. I always do that. Always, always. Daniel Decker's going for 4.5. Yeah, I think that should be safe, more than safe, to be honest with you. With the way we've seen scores going. If you really want him, I would say the cutoff is going to be lower the first time around than the second. It's usually always that way. Except for Quake. Quake was like 4.6 the first go around, then she dropped all the way down to 3.3. Which I don't exactly understand that one. I don't know if it's because people were expecting her to be a lot higher than 4.6, and when she was lower, more people came in. I don't know. I think I way overshot the second round because I didn't pick her up the first round. I think I went for somewhere near 5 the second round, and yeah, she was 3.3. Mirza, I don't know why you love me so much, but I appreciate it. Faded Storm going for shards. Yeah, I've got Ghost Rider already. I don't have him awakened. I don't know. I think I would just like to have him awakened. I'm not sure yet if I want to take him up any higher than rank 4. He seems like a pretty solid champ. Shout out to ZFG family. Is that like an alliance that's in the house? What do I predict Drax will go for? Interesting. Haven't even thought about that one. I would say go take a look at whatever Rocket's score was. I want to say, what was it, like mid-5s? I know that Drax is a much more desirable champ than Rocket, but still, he's been out for a long time. And I got so many 4 stars I need to rank up. Beach, is it Beach Steph? Subscribed. Awesome, man. Happy to have you here. Hopefully we'll grab a lot of new faces with a earlier stream today. You want to awaken yours? Are you talking, I'm assuming you're talking Ghost Rider? Yeah, he doesn't need to be awakened, but I do think it does help quite a bit, because you can get, you know, 1 more judgment from just your normal 5-hit combo by ending it with a medium. So it's easier to get the judgments built up to get the better regen, the longer regen. I really liked your video where you urged everyone to spend their scrap on premium hero crystals. Yeah, something like that. Hey Joel, new to your channel. Love your editing and music choices. I appreciate that, man. The finding good music that is free is by far the most difficult part of making videos. Christina, what is up? Good to have you here. Sheldon, no problem, dude. Seeing lots of new names I haven't seen before. I was really trying to stream yesterday when all the events were dropping, but I couldn't find the time. Ghost Rider, yeah, my Drax is 40-something. Yeah, Angel, I think anything over 4, you're going to be safe. I mean, if you want to be super, super safe, obviously, if you do anything over 4.5, you'll be fine. I think the cutoff is going to be in the high 3s. I think there'll be enough people that are going for him that it's going to help push the scores down. I think second round we'll probably see it come up a little bit from that. So I'm just going to shoot for 4. I think I'll be safe there. Hey, what's your opinion on this month's Master Mode? As last one I thought was pretty easy. Yeah, to be honest with you, I thought that the King Groot loot was by far much easier than the Iceman. I don't know if that's, I guess it's just because he's an easier character to beat. But I don't even know, to be honest with you, what the what the Master Mode looks like. I've only played the very first quest in chapter number 1. They brought Kang and Thanos for event quest. Do you think Kabam will do this more often? I hope not. Pretty much, I'm tired of seeing Kang. Lewis, second time here. Awesome, man. Please reply, bro. Just type in the question again. If I missed your question, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm looking down at the game, trying to play and read chat at the same time. So if I miss you, just ask again. Have you faced the double swipe evade not working? I don't think I've run into that yet. Richie, what's up, man? I am working. In fact, this is it's just my lunch break, so it won't be a super long stream, but I was gonna throw up a few points over lunch, so I figured why not do it live. Good to see you here, by the way. What is my son's name? I have a son named Noah, and I have a son to be born named Joseph. Thanos is the final boss this time. Gonna be a little harder. I wonder what his, I don't know what his buffs are. Yeah, Yondu bleed, applying bleed through a block, I think is really, really interesting. And also the fact that his S1 has 100% ability accuracy, plus it causes a heal block. Looks like he could be a really, really strong champ for Alliance War on offense. Dealing with magic, being able to heal block her permanently, being able to cause bleeds through the blocks. I think I shouldn't say that. I'm hyped for both of them. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to do the feature grind for both, so I think at this point I'm leaning a little bit more towards Yondu. I think initially I was leaning towards Nebula. I don't know. I think I change my mind on that every day. Especially aggressive AIs and specials that require double evade. Yeah, I haven't run into any of those issues yet, dude. Can I know by doing how much milestone you will win that Ghost Rider? Hey Joel, can't stay, just wanted to hop in. Order, dude, it's good to see you. I appreciate you stopping by, man. I have not gone up against Nebula either. I've only gone up against Yondu in the Scrapyard event. Which, that Scrapyard event, definitely get in there. It's only 1 energy per tile for all of them. You can run through the whole thing in like 50 energy, something like that. It's really, really short. I basically just auto-fight the whole thing. I agree, he's totally really good abilities, but people say he's garbage. I don't know who you're referring to there, I missed the conversation. Yeah, Richie, the 4-star vision offer is back. I was checking that out at the very beginning of the stream. It looks to me like it's pretty much the exact same overall cost. You know, they threw in a few shards, T4 catalyst shard. Dude, this guy will not use his specials. My God. But yeah, it looks to be pretty much the exact same as far as cost goes. Jarek, did I say that right? I'm good, dude. How was everybody this afternoon? Yondu is fun to fight. Yeah, he's an interesting character. The whistle's kind of cool, but I can see it getting on my nerves really, really fast. Hey Joel, what are your arena predictions for Ghost Rider? I'm also on lunch hour and using it to put up points, my friend. Yep, I figured I'd probably catch a lot of people doing the same thing. I think that he's going to go in the high 3s. I think if you want to be safe, try to push over 4. You already know Brian is buying that OG Vision offer. Yeah, I would be super surprised if Brian spent units on that. Have I used all my low-ranking 4-stars? I think I have. Let's scroll back up here. Loki. I need to rank him up. I can't ever remember who I run with him. I guess it doesn't make any difference. Did the entire Scrapyard yesterday, man. They completed the first chapter of Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I did the exact same thing. Hang on one second. Let me shut off these notifications. Anytime I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, it doesn't seem to make any difference. I still have notifications coming through. Shut that off. And okay. Sorry about that. God, there's always something I forget to do before I jump in here. I know that whistling, yeah. It's kind of cool at first, but it's kind of like Howard the Duck. All his squawking, annoying noises he make. I just started grinding for Drax. 4-star? You going for the featured 4-star? Best of luck to you, man. I would love to get my hands on a 5-star Drax. Steiny's the one that's got the super OP Drax. I think he's duped him 3 or 4 times now. Last night I sold my Netflix Daredevil to gain enough 5-star shards to try for Gwenpool. You got Hulkbuster. Hang on, let me go back and read that. Don't ever sell champs, man. Not a good idea. Will this finish him off? Probably not. No. All right. Angel, what did you do? Last night I sold my Netflix Daredevil to gain enough 5-star shards to try for Gwenpool. Got Hulkbuster. Iceman Crystal got me Iron Man. 0-2 featured tries. Yeah, that's my biggest fear, and that's why I'm not going for him right now. Veritas, glad you could catch another stream, dude. I'm glad you're here. Kabam, janitor luck confirmed. Yeah, dude, I feel you. Darfua. I'm sure I screwed that up. What's up, dude? See you, Order Man. Have a good day. 4-star Drax cutoff. Probably very much in line with what Rocket was. You know, go check that number. Probably add 1 million to it just because people like Drax more. Those older champs, though, those cutoffs are really pretty low. I would say if you want to make sure that you get him the first time and don't have to grind him again, I would say probably anything around 6.5 to 7. That's probably overshooting it a little bit, but again, I don't have any magic balls, so these are just numbers. I just look at what we've seen in the past. I'm not sure if I should use my 4-star Awakening Gem on Voodoo or Classic Wolverine. Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like the consensus right now from the community, because I don't have him, is that Voodoo is the best kind of overall utility champ. Having said that, though, I've got a duplicated Wolverine at 550, and I use him all the time. He's great for special events. I use him in Alliance Quest, use him in Alliance Wars sometimes. So really, I don't think you can go wrong either way, to be honest with you. Maybe if you've already got, let's say, a Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, maybe even Ghost Rider, that's already ranked up and awakened. You know, maybe go ahead and spend it on Wolvie. But I think probably, if you don't have any of those characters awakened, Voodoo probably edges him out a little bit. You were the top of our conversation, our Alliance chat not so long ago. Your Gambit Stunlock was a really good video. Yeah, I just randomly happened upon that by accident. DA, man, I didn't mean to miss you. What's up, dude? DA is in the house. We're going to throw a wrench on him. He's a good guy. You need to go and subscribe to DA. Voodoo for sure. Yeah, I think that Voodoo probably edges him out slightly. Where is Keith? Yeah, I don't know. I thought for sure Keith would be hopping in here. I don't think I saw anybody streaming before I got in, so I don't think I'm stepping on anybody's toes right now. Which my wife is on call this evening, so I wasn't going to be able to stream. So Voodoo without a doubt. Ham Crusher, what's up, dude? Is Rogue good to awaken? Yes, Rogue is much, much better when she's awakened. Thumbs up, clap, clap. There you go. DA, yep, I try to watch all your videos when you post them, man. Wyatt, what is up, dude? Good afternoon to you all. I guess it's 12:30 here. We can call it afternoon, right? Joel, are you an 80s kid? Yes, just barely. Cut off for Ghost Rider. Man, I should just have posted it in the description. I think personally, with all the hype surrounding him, there's going to be a lot of people that are grinding for him, so it's going to help keep cutoffs low. I would say it's probably going to be in the high 3s. If you want to be safe, try to push as close as you can to 4.5. I think those numbers are a little high, but again, rather be safe than sorry. I would do anything to awaken my 5-star Voodoo. Yeah, I actually got a 5-star Mystic Awakening gem. Was it when I beat Batista's challenge? I think I got that. So I've been trying to pull Guillotine. I would love to put that into Guillotine. What do I think of the Vision deal? I think it is exactly the same as it has always been. It's 3,500 units, so 3,100 units is $100. That's what the cost has pretty much always been, is $100. Plus they've got another, 20 of those shard T4CC crystals in there. So basically that's where the other 400 units is coming from. It's basically always going to be the same, because there's no way that they can offer it for cheaper and not have tons of backlash from the people that spent $100 on it before. So I don't care how they package it, it pretty much is going to look the same every time. Got a 4-star Mutant Awakening gem, got a 4-star Wolvie and Rogue. Which one should I go for? Personally, I prefer Wolverine. I haven't had the best of luck with Rogue. I don't know if it's because she's only at Awaken level like 7, I think, right now. But yeah, I've got both Rogue and Wolverine at 550, and I actually don't find myself using Rogue a whole lot. But I know that there's people that absolutely love her, so whichever one you're more comfortable with. But I think Wolvie edges are out for me. What up, Joel? Is Beast worth ranking to 550? I love Beast. I think he is taking to 550 only if you've already got like a Wolverine X23. If you've already got them fully ranked up, I wouldn't rank him up ahead of those characters. Just got done watching the Scrapyard advice video. You effectively talked me out of getting a 4-star crystal. Yeah, there were so many numbers on that video. I was actually like giving myself a headache editing that last night. Hey Joel, do you think I should grind Ghost Rider to awaken him, or does he not gain that much from being awakened? Essentially, what you're going to get by having him awakened is you can add one more judgment. When he's unawakened and you finish a combo with a light attack, there's a chance to apply a judgment, a bleed. When he's awakened, if you finish with a medium attack, there's a chance to gain a fury and another judgment. So just within, 2 5-hit combos, you have a chance to add 2 judgments right away. I don't think it's a deal breaker if he's not awakened, but it helps to be able to put those judgments on quicker up front, because then you can get right into your regen quicker. Joe, fix it. Where's my Moon Knight? There he is. I'm sorry if I've missed your question. Just ask again. The chat. I'm sure I've missed a bunch of stuff here. Do you think it would be better to try for Nebula or save for the second Angela 5-star crystal? Ooh, man. I tell you what, I'm having a lot of fun playing with Angela, but I think that both of the new tech champs probably have got a little more utility than Angela. Angela is basically just a giant hammer. I mean, she does tons of damage. She's got a little bit of utility in the fact that she does have some armor up abilities to reduce damage. She's got a little bit of a regen. But when you compare her to both Nebula and Yondu, I think you'll find that probably Nebula and Yondu are the better choices overall. That, and there's still a few good characters in the Cosmic class, but the Tech class hasn't seen anybody decent in a long time. If you win the basic champ but already have him max signature, do you win a max crystal from Arena instead? That's a very interesting question. I have no idea the answer to that. See the replay later, dude. Good to have you stop by, man. The Gambit stun duration gets shortened. I don't know. I don't know if they changed it after the most recent update. 5-star Nebula or Yondu, what should I go for? Well, I probably would just wait and see. Let's wait to actually see some gameplay, somebody playing with them. I have a feeling that Yondu might be a little bit better character, to be honest with you. Gabriel, what's up, Joel? Took a break, but I'm joining up with 3 Loki at the end of AQ. Awesome. Fun to get back to the grind. I haven't played map 5 or 6 in the new season yet. How are you liking the new maps? To be honest with you, I mean, we've run map 6 3 straight days now, and the actual map really has not changed. It's just got new bosses. I was really hoping to see a total revamp of the map, but I don't know. It is what it is. I enjoy running map 6. It's a challenge. Richie says, no, you don't get a max signature crystal. Well, there you go. Have you done it before? Or you just know that somebody's told you? Elaborate on the scrap advice video and add the future masteries argument and hoarding carbs. Do I really need to elaborate on it? I feel like I explained it pretty well. The mastery cores, in my opinion, and do keep in mind, this is from my perspective. Mastery cores are really expensive. If you don't want to spend money in the game, if you're playing in a fairly active alliance and you're having to buy potions and things, having to spend several thousand units is a difficult thing to do. And I feel like everything else that is offered in the Scrapyard is stuff that is fairly commonplace. So for me, I'm finally going to take the opportunity to not have to spend any units, to open up some of those endgame masteries that I haven't opened up yet. And for me, now that I'm starting to grind for featured champs, go ahead and be able to get the suicide masteries as well. That's just my opinion. That's what I would recommend for you to do. At some point, they're going to add more masteries to the game, whether that be a revamp of some of the ones we see, or them continuing to add things. So going forward, even if you can just get a couple of them, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest with you. I don't have any inside advice. I don't know that any more masteries are coming out anytime soon, but you can kind of see the progression of the game, and would expect to see something probably for the next year or so. Mr. RJ03 just subbed. Awesome, man. I know I'm way behind in the chat. Howard is slept on. I don't have Howard the Duck as a 4-star. I hear people love him. What are the requirements for your alliance? Just curious. The requirements are you just have to be a YouTuber. That's first and foremost. You have to be mostly bald. That is the second requirement. I don't know, to be honest with you. If you would like to join the alliance, you'll have to message one of the officers. That's what I did. I have to take a break here and get caught up on the chat. I'm way behind. Rishi V, where did you end up landing? I know you were looking for Alliance. I never actually saw where you landed, dude. 172 watching. I know. It's pretty awesome. Good afternoon to everybody out there grinding away. I'm going to shoot for between 4 and 4.5, Tim. Joel, you can dupe your UC from loyalty. I know, but I don't want to do that. I would rather hold on to my loyalty in hopes that they actually bring something decent to the loyalty store. The reason I ask if Gambit's stun duration got shortened is because when I tried doing the 4-hit combo after the stun and tried to do another one, I couldn't execute it like before. Interesting. You haven't changed your masteries or anything like that? Tim, also thanks for responding to my comment on the Iron Patriot video. A lot of YouTubers don't even read the comments. Yeah, I don't know what everybody else does, but I try my best. It's getting more difficult, but I try my best. Ooh, man, I got smacked there. I try my best every single day to take some time to go through all the comments. It was a lot easier before when I only had like 10 comments a day. But yeah, if you're going to take the time to support me and to watch the video, if you have questions, I ask for them. And, you know, I don't want you to ever feel like you're being overlooked. Is that a good word? I don't know. Do you think to make the easy path from Labyrinth of Legends, it's necessary to have suicide masteries? No, I know a lot of people who have gone through it without suicide masteries. Hoodie Lover 21, I've got a Ghost Rider as my top champ. Are you in my friends list? Is that why you're saying that? Notice me, Joel. I am here, waiting for at least someone to stream. Carl, what's up, dude? Let's see. I'm gonna throw my Ghost Rider in here. I think my Ghost Rider and Punisher are who I use. Yep, there we go. The problem, Mr. RJ. Labyrinth of Legends is easier without suicides. Yeah, I mean, you want to be doing as much damage as you can. A lot of your damage is wrapped up in your specials, and if you are constantly giving yourself recoil damage, you're not going to be able to have a very long fight. I stopped watching all those who don't respond to my comments, too, so now I only watch Dave. This is my first time watching this stream. Awesome, Charles. I appreciate having you here, man. It's just one of those things, you know, when you get to the size of some of the bigger YouTubers, you know, it takes a lot of time to put together the videos, and then between Twitter and YouTube comments, and then all the comments you're getting in the line app from your own alliance, you know, some things can slip through the cracks. But yeah, I mean, I do my best. Usually I turn off notifications when I go to bed. First thing I do when I get up in the morning is I try to read through everything and think about it. Then probably an hour and a half later, I'll actually take some time and go through and answer them as best I can. RJ, no, I'm not going to get the vision. I don't have enough units for one, and I'm not going to spend money to get the units. He's a fairly decent champ, you know. If you don't mind blowing the units or spending the money, I don't think he's a bad champ to have in your roster. But I've lived so far without him. I think I'll be okay moving forward. Yes, Nicholas, I did see that. In fact, I was reading through it at the beginning of the stream. If you want to kind of rewind and check my thoughts on that. Easier to manipulate opponent's power meter if you are able to fire off special attacks. Special attacks are handy in Labyrinth. Yep, well said. Joel, thanks for making my Ghost Rider grind easier. Yeah, dude, I think that, is that how I originally ran across kind of the MCOC community on YouTube? I think I was looking for other people that were grinding, and I don't know if Seaton was the first one I ran across, or if it was Dave. I honestly don't remember, to be honest with you. But yeah, when you've got somebody streaming and you're just kind of paying attention to that even more than your grind, it does help the time to go by quicker. So jealous of my 4-star Punisher. Yeah, dude, I wish I had a bunch of extra T4 basics that I could take him up to 550. I just can't justify it right now, but he is a lot of fun to play. Thank you for the Gambit video, dude. Man, I had no idea that the response on that Gambit video was going to be so well received. I've had so many people ask me about that. I don't know. I wasn't looking to find that, but just happened to run across it. How was Dormammu on map 6, day 3? To be honest with you, my Alliance members, by the time he was actually open, they pretty much took him down before I could get in there. I did run in with my Captain America World War II. To be honest, he's not that difficult. You just have to remember that his specials are unblockable. I was in the fight, I don't know, maybe like 30 seconds, and I forgot that his S1 was unblockable, and was trying to block it, and yeah, he killed me. Oh, let's see here. Where's my Hulk at? Need to get a face cam, Joel. I'm working on it. I really am. 5,000 subscribers is kind of the goal that I'd set for myself. I'll have that all set up by the time I get there, and that is still the plan. Dormammu boss fight is always laggy in AQ. Yeah, I haven't had any issues. To be honest with you, lag issues. Ever since I got the iPhone 7 Plus, I've really not had any problems with the game. I love you because you're sincere and your hot voice. I don't know about any of that, dude, but I'm glad that you enjoy listening along. Where's your access level 80? I think it's time to do a featured run. Yeah, I mean, if you've got him at 80, I'm not sure how much of a help it's going to be to get him all the way up to 99 for the if you get him as a featured. But he's a good champ, I'll give you that. Do you think the Vision offer is worth it? I'm at 3,300 units. I consider to buy it with spending some money. I don't know. I don't know how to give that advice. You know, if you have no problem dropping all of your units, then go for it, you know. For me, you know, I need the units to be able to spend them to buy revives and potions for AQ, for running map 6. I don't like to not have a fairly large pool to pull from. Also, I don't spend money, not at this point in the game. So I don't know how to answer that. I mean, everybody's kind of got a different perspective on it. He's a good champ, but you definitely can play the game without him. God, I gotta stop reading the chat. I'm gonna get killed here by Cable. I feel like does anybody know off the top of their head when the Cable Basic Arena would be coming out? I killed both the Cables today and scored 1.6 in AQ. Yeah, I forgot that Cable, is he in map 5? We've only run map 6, so I've only seen Hyperion so far. If you don't mind me asking, what do you use to mirror and stream? I use an Elgato game capture, and I use OBS, Open Broadcasting Software. More than $100 for 4-star, not okay. Yeah, I mean, I've said it 5 times now, but the original offer was $100 for the champ. So you're probably not ever going to see the offer being less than $100. Because they would take a lot of backlash from the people that did spend the money up front. And you're right, I actually forgot, you've got to spend the 500 units to unlock the first offer before you can spend 3,500 units for the 4-star. Suck my rear. Hey Joel, what do you expect the Ghost Rider cutoff to be? I expect it to be, I think, in the high 3s, probably 3.8, 3.9. I think anything over 4 is probably safe. I think there's going to be a lot of people in this arena because he's a hype champ. Drax is an old champ. I think it's going to push a lot of people in that normally do the featured hero to at least do the minimums, the 1.5, which is going to help. You know, the top 10% is going to add more people. So I think it'll be fairly low in this first round. I think it'll jump up the second round, to be honest with you. Okay, I don't know what streak we're at. Let's just start throwing some of these in here. Carlita Gonzalez Moreno. God, I screwed that up. I'm sorry. What's up? Good to have you here. Cable is July 27th. Man, that seems like such a long time away. What is that, like, I guess 2.5 months? Who's the next lame basic hero? I can only grind about 2.5. Well, I think after Ghost Rider, it is Magic. And then we have Mordo. And then Doctor Strange, I think. You might be able to pick up Magic at 2.5. Maybe. I don't know. These cutoffs now are so unpredictable. I don't know what to do. Yeah, Carlita, I think the Ghost Rider cutoff is going to be just under 4. I never advise anybody to just go for the cutoffs, so I would say try to get as far over 4 as you can if you want to be safe. But yeah, just rewind by about a minute and you'll catch my full conversation there. We'll be away, Joe. Lots of mystics coming up. Magic, there you go. Cable comes to the crystals on Tuesday. There we go. Maybe I'll actually pull him. Doctor Strange will be low. Yeah, that's actually true. Not a lot of love for Doctor Strange since the nerf. I do have Stupefy maxed out prior to utilizing Gambit. Yeah, it cracks me up how many people are interested in that Gambit video because it's just kind of a one-off special thing, but for the most part, you really can't use Gambit anywhere. Gorilla, gotta go. Enjoy the stream. Dude, I appreciate you stopping by. Toast, I don't think I've said hello to you. What's up, dude? Dennis is in the house. Good to have you here this afternoon. For all these basics to be safe, grind 5 million. Yeah, I mean, if you want to make sure that you don't miss every single one, then yes, these cutoffs are kind of all over the place because there's so much more that affects having 10%. You know, the more people we get in, it seems to affect it more dramatically than it did before at 5%. Doctor Strange was stupid. Are you referring to the movie? Are you referring to the nerf? I'm assuming you're referring to the nerf. Yeah, I wasn't real happy about it. I do miss the old Doctor Strange. Yo, Philip, what's up, dude? How's the wife and kids? Hoping they're good. Yeah, we're all good, dude. Wife's at work today. My son is over at my parents' house. And I'm on my lunch break. Michael Herbert, what's up, man? The Gambit video is the most awesome video, but only you can do it. I don't think I'm doing anything special. Like, my masteries are nothing special. I think I've got... In fact, I'll jump over to him right now. I can't even remember the name of it. Stupefy. Yeah, it's pretty much just Stupefy is all you need. I will say, you gotta be quick. I don't know, maybe if it's the iPhone 7. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But, yeah, you gotta have quick thumbs to get all those combos in. People were so crazy about Doctor Strange a few months ago when he was basic. Well, Doctor Strange was a really, really strong champ. I mean, he's still good. I feel like I've said this many times, but you know, if we only knew this current version of Doctor Strange, people would love him. But because we remember him as he was before, yeah, people have kind of fallen out of love with him. Leo, Dennis, what's up, man? What was the nerf on Doctor Strange? Well, the biggest thing, most obvious thing, is they nerfed the amount of regen that he gets back during his that health buff. I can't even remember the name of it, but it used to be based off how hard you hit. You got a percentage of that back, but now it's just it's a flat regen per hit. Doesn't matter if you're doing 10,000 damage or 100 damage, you're gonna get the same health back. So his regen, if you used to do a 5-hit combo and an S2, you could almost fill your health meter basically all the way up. Now you get back like 1,000 health for a 5-hit combo. It's just it's not nearly as good as it used to be. The other thing that I think kind of went under the radar, I don't ever remember them talking about or really ever acknowledging, is the fact that he hits not anywhere near as hard as he used to during his Fury state. I used to be able to get like 10k plus crits on that S2 if you had an armor break in there, and he doesn't hit anywhere nearly that hard. So he got nerfed on both ends there. Hey, I just realized we got over 200 people in the live stream today, which breaks the previous record of I think like 170 something. So shout out to everybody watching. I hope you're all having a great day. Sorry, I just missed a ton of the chat, by the way. Did you guys enjoy the Iron Patriot video? I felt that it was kind of corny, but it seems to have been well received. I don't think the Kabam listens to any of it, but I don't know. I had fun doing it. I see. Thanks. I'm new, so I'm not familiar. No problem, Jarek. Yeah, the nerf has been what, like 5 months ago now, 4 months ago. Can't swipe back sometimes when I block. Yeah, if you're in the middle of getting hit with a block, you can't swipe back. A lot of times, if you do, you're gonna get hit. Time for some KO confetti. Yeah, I wish I was that technically savvy. I need Dave in here. Either that, or once I get my webcam up and running, I will just literally have like a bowl of confetti sitting next to me that I'll just randomly toss at the screen. OG Vision hype. Yeah, I guess if that's what you're into. Yeah, I'm a part of Joel Line's live stream history. Yeah, there you are. You've made it happen. Is Vision offer worth to buy? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Everybody's situation is different. I think it's a lot of units that you could spend elsewhere that would help you in the game more than having that Vision. It's basically always the same offer. He's always $100, and then they ramp it up a little bit by throwing in some shards in there to make it look like you're getting a better offer, but it's all pretty much the same. Black Widow doesn't crit reliably anymore on her S2, and all because of you have so many viewers today. Yeah, Black Widow did get the nerf bad a little bit on her damage. Doc Strange is in the house. What is up, dude? Good afternoon to you. E Duffy, what's up, man? Thanks for the stream to start the grind. No problem, dude. Why AI does a full 5-hit combo, which was not the same before 12.1 or 12.0. I'm not sure what you're asking there. I don't think the AI has changed a whole lot. Different AI models, some are more aggressive than others. Aaron Dockett, yes, you've got the best reply for the Vision offer. CGI confetti is overrated. Go for the real deal. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'll have a bowl here and I'll just throw it up in the air. Although then I'll have to spend the time vacuuming the place. Hi Joel, how much will Fix It Joe? Joe Fix It? I don't know what you're asking there, but I think Joe has a voice that can fear a joke, meaning he would tell a joke and it would sound like a normal story. Yeah, I can't help it. It's just the way I am. I'm the same person you never heard of. You've been in the chat since the very beginning. Corey McBride, what is up, dude? When do Yondu and Nebula join the 5 stars? Usually the 5-star featured come out right around the same time as their arena. And I believe they last for, what, like 10 days or 2 weeks, something like that. So Nebula, I think Nebula's the first one up. So you'll have a crack at her as a 5-star before Yondu. Which I kind of wish that Yondu was the first one up. Because I think he's the one that I really want. And if I don't get him, then I could go for Nebula. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to go for back-to-back champs as featured. Is it possible to evade Moon Knight's S1? Yes, it is. Timing is kind of funky on that, but yes, you can do it. Robert, the inventor of line. You must have been over in Rich the Man's stream yesterday, would be my guess. I wish. I wish. I think Joel and Jar need to do a duet together. I think that is the last thing that we need to do together. I would see my sub count drop dramatically. Voodoo greater than Mordo. Yes, Mordo seems like a good defensive champ. I know some people like him on offense, but he's just going to get thrown in defense, whereas Voodoo you can use pretty much everywhere. Why in the world is Electro not shock immune? I don't know. I guess that's kind of the same logic as why Ghost Rider is not Incinerate immune. I don't know. That's a head scratcher. Love from India. What's up, Michael? Good to have you guys here. All right, Urban Yeti, what do you got for me? Joel, please help me out. 4-star Vision is available and offers now. Should I buy him or save for Nebula? I have a Tech Awakening Gem. I don't know how to best answer that. Again, it depends upon everybody's situation. I think you're better off in the long run to have 4,000 units in your pocket and Nebula. But again, that's my opinion on it. Shots fired at Jar. No. That wasn't meant as a shot at Jar, but I guess it could have been taken that way. I'm sorry to Jar, wherever he's at. He's probably lurking here somewhere. What is it his time? It's 11:04 his time. Tom Richardson Jarvis, what is up, dude? Good to have you in the stream. I don't think I've seen you here before. Tim, I am just outside of St. Louis. I live in Illinois. Rubber Ducky, I finally caught you live. What's up, man? It's all good. How was everybody this afternoon? I thought that I would put up a few points live today since I was going to do it anyway. So we've got a ton of people in here. I was not expecting over 200 people to join. Feels bad, man. I feel like I need some dorky Diggity Dave optimism right now. Dave's a good guy. I actually loved that video he did yesterday. That's best single premium hero crystal pull ever. Really happy for him. Which is harder to dodge, L2 Yonda or Iceman? To be honest with you, I'm trying to think. What is Yondu's L2? I couldn't tell you right now. I'm drawing a blank on what it even looks like. How much do I need to get Ghost Rider? I say push as far over 4 as you can. I think the cutoffs are going to be in the high 3s, but be super safe and grind for at least 4. Rubber Ducky, that's very kind, man. I appreciate it. I never ask anybody to like my videos or subscribe. I always feel like if they like it, they'll do it one way or the other. They don't need me. But I do appreciate the love. Sabathius, afternoon. What is up, man? When Seaton's away, Joel will play. There you go. That's exactly what it is. I was kinda offended by that video. Pixel, what are you talking about, man? Talking about Dave's video? Joel, I got family in St. Louis and Alton, Illinois. I'm up in Iowa. Yeah, I've been to Alton many times. That's north of me by about maybe 30 minutes. Joel, is it true you're having twins? No, who started that rumor? I'm not having twins, and I did not invent the Line app. That is a rumor my wife would probably not appreciate. With my first son, my wife was convinced we were having twins. Did you see the synergies with Nebula and the other Guardians of the Galaxy team? Yes, I think the Guardians of the Galaxy team, they've got some of the strongest synergies right up there with the mutant class. Rest in peace, Ghost Rider, then. 4 million too high. You never know, dude. With these cutoffs all over the place, I would just go for as much as you can. You might be surprised where it falls. If we get a lot of people in here pushing for the minimums, that's 10% of people. That could be a large pool. So get the word out there. Tell everybody in your alliance to grind for at least the 1.5. You know, grab the milestones. That'll help the community out as a whole. Need help with defense, Joel. Okay, what do you got here? We got Beast, Moon Knight, Juggernaut, Unduped, Abomination, Unduped, Venom, Spidey, Symbiote. Well, let's see here. Let me finish off Abomination here real quick. Juggernaut Unduped is not a great option, to be honest with you, and Abomination Unduped is not a good option. Both of those, if they were duped, would be good. Spidey's good. I mean, I think your best setup, if I'm only looking at those, would be Venom, Spidey, Beast, Moon Knight, War Machine, if you're going to put him on an unblockable S1. But yeah, definitely need to get Juggernaut and Abomination duped before you take him in there. Why is Ghost Rider not Incinerate immune? Yeah, I don't know. That one doesn't make any sense to me. Is Iceman immune to Incinerate as well? If he's not, that's kind of along the same lines. Doesn't make any sense. Good night, everybody. Chinmay. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you stop by. Stop yelling hacker. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I make it mandatory for everyone in my alliance to hit rank awards in arenas. Ooh, man, look at you. The Iron Fist. All the best from Central Germany. All the best for the competition. Dude, what is up, man? Sounds like we got people from all over the world here in the chat today. That's awesome. Had no idea about Beast. You helped me out a lot. Yeah, Beast is a tricky player, or tricky champ. He's really not all that great till you get him awakened. And then, unless you actually spend quite a bit of time messing around with him, trying to figure out his combo can be a little bit difficult. I wish mine was ranked up a little bit higher as far as his awakened ability. I think his regen will get a lot better the higher he's awakened. Juan, hey Joel, you rock. Watch all your stuff. First time commenting though. Keep it up, brother. Man, I appreciate that. I'm happy to have you here today. In an arena rank rewards, is it 1 to 10% of the accounts that are ranked, or overall as long as they join and fight once? No, there is a minimum, and off the top of my head, I can't remember what it is. I think the minimum is like 200,000. Yeah, it's if you just run in there and play one match, you're not considered in that. It's 1 to 10% of everyone who's actually meeting the minimum requirement as far as points. Gotta go edit and render out an Arena Crystal opening vid. Just wanted to stop in and say, what's up, Joel? Take it easy, dude. Good luck with the grind. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for stopping by. 10 million for Drax. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. How does Beast's regen work? Well, he has to be awakened for one. Then you need to be in the acrobatic form, which that is it's the defensive shield. Basically, you have to block. As soon as you block, you do a medium, a light, and a medium, and all 4 of those hits will give you a little bit of a regen. It's kind of funky because you have to block, and a parry is considered the block as well. So I usually will parry, then medium, light, medium. But yeah, you have to be in acrobatic form, and you have to be awakened. Worth unlocking suicides for the arena grind? Yes, definitely. I would say don't unlock them until you get like deep wounds and assassinate, at least a couple points there, because those will help you out overall more. But I myself am going to use all my mastery cores to finish opening the suicide masteries, because they do help out a lot in the arena. Which character for next closer look video? The plan is Phoenix. I need a couple more catalysts, which I will pick up here. I think is it Friday? Tomorrow? I believe tomorrow is the cosmic catalyst. So I'll pick those up. We'll rank her up a little bit and put together that video. Hopefully we'll have it out for you. I don't want to say Saturday because I don't know how my weekend is gonna go, but yeah, it will be shortly after Friday, hopefully. About 12 guys at Arena Horse. The other 18 must hit the minimums to help out. You just opened a Mordo from a PHC. Nice. I know very little about Mordo, to be honest with you. I know he's a pain on defense. What's up, Joel? Thanks for all the good info, man. It's definitely been helping me out. John, I appreciate that, man. I'm glad it's helping somebody out. Sometimes when I make a video, I think to myself, God, that was crap. I bet nobody's going to get anything from it. And then I'll have a ton of comments from people thanking me. And then I'll make something that I think is awesome, and nobody watches it, so... I don't know. Can't figure out the YouTube game yet. BFSOBNFS. Not even going to attempt to say that. I'm glad you're here, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Am I a fan of switching mastery setups for different game modes? Well, in the past, it really has not been something that you could do without spending a ton of units. But now, I think that I'm going to at least try it. When I do the feature grind for either Yondu or Nebula, I'll probably switch over to Suicides. And then maybe switch back when I'm doing questing, alliance questing. It just depends, you know. If you've got a decent amount of units that you can blow, I think it's a pretty good idea. For me personally, I've got a very limited amount of time that I can actually do the arena. Most of it is in the evenings and late at night, so I can't put up like, you know, a streak of 500-600. I can only do between probably like 350 and 400. So having the Suicide Masteries is going to help me out quite a bit. It'll be interesting to see. The first grind that I did for Angela, you know, I did everything that I could, and I was only at about 12, I think 12-3. So I'll be really interested to see when I add the Suicide Masteries what that number goes up to. Jason, go for Angela. She's way better than King Groot. Yeah, it just depends upon the situation. I think Angela is way more fun of a character to play. Probably for overall questing events, King Groot is better. I hope someday that they change Mystic Dispersion, because she would absolutely wreck people in Alliance Wars. But obviously you just can't take her in there right now because of all the buffs that she gets. Is it Ziwi? Z-I-W-I? Appreciate your streams. I only sub to you, Dave, and Seaton. Well, you should spread the love. There's a lot of good YouTubers out there, but I appreciate it, man. I don't at all consider myself to be on the level of Seaton or Dave yet, but I do appreciate the love, man. Dachi, so she's decent for AQ. Yeah, I've actually taken her into AQ. In fact, day 1, map 6 that we ran, I took her in because the particular path that I run into, let's see, I run into OG Vision twice, if not 3 times. I think I run into him twice. I run into Civil Warrior. I run into Star-Lord. So there's quite a few tech champs, and she shreds them, man. I mean, she hits really hard once you get her Furies lined up. Angela for AQ, question mark? Yeah, like I said, it just depends upon the path that you're running. Like if you are running, let's say you're in map 5 and in the second tier you run the far right side that's all techs. She's gonna put in some work there, I'll just put it that way. No, don't say Mystic Dispersion nerf, please. I don't know how I feel about it. Personally, I don't care about it, to be honest with you. It's just part of the game. You can work around it if you bring in the right champs. But I know a lot of people are unhappy with it, and it seems like whenever enough people start whining and complaining about something, usually they're quick to change it. So I don't know. We'll see. I think that I would be totally fine with it if they would just rework the other class masteries and make them worth getting. But that's my personal opinion. I just wish that there was more variety. Iceman, better for Alliance War offense or defense? I don't think you can go wrong either way, to be honest with you. You know, Brian Grant uses Iceman really effectively on offense. I've seen him get several kills on defense, so I don't know. That's a tough one. Map 5 changed in this new season. Well, we are running, we've been running map 6 for 3 days, and we will run map 5 today, so I guess that'll be the first time that I will take a look at it. It's interesting. I guess did they rework, like, the nodes? I'm assuming? Because I didn't notice a whole lot of difference in map 6, at least for the path that I was running. Hashtag nerf Brian Grant, not Mystic Dispersion. Yeah, you're on that nerf Brian Grant train. All day, every day. Did anybody catch Brian Grant's stream last night? It was, it was one of the craziest things I've ever seen, to be honest with you. If you didn't watch it, I'm not even going to try to explain it to you. Like, there was some freehand drawing involved. It's pretty funny. You should go watch it. Oh man, are we lagging a little bit here? It seems like I can never run a stream without having some lag issues. Map 5 bleed and poison paths are gone. Really? I guess I missed that in the notes. Interesting. What is Angela's prestige like? To be honest with you, I don't know where she's at on the prestige list. Mine is not awakened, so her prestige is not all that great. Yes, that channel art stream. Yeah, I hopped in there at about, I guess it was about 1 o'clock my time, and he was like trying to freehand draw in like paint, and I don't know, it was pretty funny. Map 5 still has bleed and poison. Okay, so we got we got it both ways. I would say they probably wouldn't have taken it out of map 5. Maybe they've taken it out of one of the lower maps. Because map 5 is kind of supposed to be like that, the intermediate before you jump up into the map 6. Especially with the way he started the sketch. I think he comes back Saturday, so who knows what he's going to do tonight. I don't know how you recover yourself from what happened last night. Is the stream okay for everybody? It was lagging for a second for me. Now it looks fine, but I'm still getting the stupid message from YouTube saying the output's low. Ghost Rider cutoff. I think it's gonna be high 3s, 3.8, 3.9. I would say you need to be safe and shoot over 4 as much as you can. Stream is good. Okay. Yeah, it looks fine on my end, but like I said, I keep getting those low video output message warnings from YouTube. I never know. Worth getting coagulate for arena grinding? No, definitely not. The arena fights are not long enough for you to see any benefit from that. Basically, you're just going in and destroying them as quickly as you can, getting out of there. So you're not going to see any benefit from coagulate. The big problem in map 5 now is the debuff immune paths. Can't even stun them. Interesting. What is that in the second tier or third tier on map 5? Angela is 32nd for prestige, 6th cosmic champ. Yeah, I didn't think she was very high. I assume that just because even if she was garbage and still a high prestige, people would have been hyped for her, which they were not. Drinking, it seems. It's kind of early in the day for that, isn't it? Although I have no idea where you're at. It's in tier 2. Okay. Yeah, when I run map 2 or map 5, excuse me, in the past, I always take the far right outer path that has all the tech champs in it that are they've got the heal block. So I guess I will find out here shortly what's changed. Let me see. Is it Hulkbuster? I can't remember who was it. No, I think it was my superior Iron Man. Oh well. Quake is another one that I need to do a closer look video on. In fact, I probably should have done it this week. My week has been kind of all over the place. We've had several days straight of rain. If you're in the Midwest, you know what I'm talking about. And I have been dealing with water in my basement quite a bit, actually. It's basically all I did on Sunday was clean up water in the basement. I was okay yesterday. I woke up this morning. There's more water in the basement, so just a lot going on. It's never too early for a drink. For Loki, it gives me flashbacks. Great Alliance, those were good times. Laserback, how long ago were you in For Loki? I've only been here for like 3 weeks, maybe? I think 3 weeks. The far right line is now line 2 on the left. Interesting. So what is on the far right? I guess I need to figure that out before I bring my champs in. What basement? The basement at my house. Yeah, when we woke up to leave on Sunday morning, and as we're walking out, I step into one of the rooms in our basement, and it's just full of water. What happened with Haha? There were a lot of really solid players in Haha that went to higher alliances, and I don't know, it just became a little bit, it was a casual alliance. It is what it is. And I was looking for something a little more, I don't want to say hardcore, but something that was focused a little more on endgame content, so that's why I left. But shortly after I left, I think a lot of other people either got kicked. I know Turbo Tim got kicked out. People weren't happy about that. But my leaving had nothing to do with that. That all kind of took place after I left. Which, I mean, me personally, I have nothing bad to say about the Alliance. I mean, they were a great group of guys. I was looking for a place basically just to hang out for a while, and you know, they were still a really good group. I mean, we were tier 1 in Alliance Wars, and we just ran map 5 and got T4 CCs pretty much every other week. But since then, I have no idea what's going on over there. They split the outer paths in section 2 of map 5. The outermost as bleed and poison, with the other half they split being power gain and debuff immunity. Cool. Got to Joel, same thing happened with my ally. Yeah, it does happen. It's just a game. Over time, things change. What's the formula for an infinite streak on this arena? It's a good question. I used to know all of those exactly on when the, you know, when the harder matchups came. But to be honest with you, now I don't pay any attention to it. I probably should put together, well, I shouldn't say that. I put together an infinite streak video before patch 12.0. That was one of the very first things I did when I started the channel, and I did it all with 3 stars. I didn't use any 4 stars. So it can be done. If you want to go watch that video, it is on the channel. It's probably pretty cringy just because it was one of the very first ones I did. But I'm assuming, and again, I haven't tested this, that it probably is still good post-patch 12.0. I know the infinite streak on the T4 basic is a little bit different, so do keep that in mind. I used to hate that, man. When I first started the game, I could never make it through the gauntlet. I would boost my champs. I would spend units to try to find easier fights, but probably 50% of the time I would get knocked out. So I feel your pain. I remember those days well. There's high resolution photos for map 5. You won't have any issues. Yeah, I had a subscriber actually send me a really good picture over on Twitter of a really detailed, clear map 5 that somebody from his alliance had put together. So I just kind of briefly looked over it, but I didn't look over it in detail. So I've got that. I'll go check out. Yeah, when you get to a certain point, you can bring back in 3 stars. Yeah. Yeah, it's somewhere around 4,500, and you won't get those huge matchups. All right, I'm at win number 20. How many 4 stars we got left here? Oh, we got a few left. Okay. I pulled Electro a long time ago as a 4-star. And I still have not duped that dude. Which I always wanted to dupe him because he was high PI, but now really doesn't make any difference. In fact, there's a couple. I've got Electro, Thor, and Black Widow. Which Electro and Black Widow I pulled early on in the game. And Thor I just recently got, but I have never fully duped any of those characters. Sorry about that. I thought I'd muted that. Actually, I'm gonna have to jump off here pretty quick. My lunch is well over. I need to get back. To work. But I'll finish up a few more fights here. Would you go for the 4-star chest or the mystery title in the workshop? Well, the mystery title, I believe, is only linked. In fact, I think the chests are linked to the gate keys, right? So I believe that is something totally outside of the scrap. So you should be able to spend your scrap. That phone is like possessed. I had the ringer off. It was still ringing. It's toll-free calls, man. I get sales calls all day at my office. But yeah, I do need to get off here pretty quick. I didn't realize it was already 1:30. See, that's why I love doing the live streams. It's nice for you guys because it gives you background noise and helps make the grind a little bit easier. And for me, it helps on my end answering questions. I really am not even paying attention to the game, and helps me get through a lot quicker. Is that a landline I hear? Yes, it's an office phone, which honestly, I can get rid of it. It pretty much always forwards to my cell phone wherever I'm at anyway. Am I happy with my long-distance service? Not at the moment. Yes, pick that phone up and just throw it across the room. Okay, I really do. I got to get back to work. Was just hopping in here to say hello, maybe to some newer people. We had a lot of people here. In fact, we're still over 200. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Best of luck with the Ghost Rider grind. Trying to think. I won't be streaming tonight. Probably the next stream will come at some point tomorrow, either maybe over lunchtime like today, or I'll try to jump on tomorrow night in live stream. I've got a... Let's see, it would be Phoenix will be the next video I'm putting together. I'm still working on the Road to the Labyrinth 4.4 video. It's difficult to get footage of that just because a lot of the good champs I need, I'm using Alliance War. I've got them in Alliance Quest right now. So it's difficult to be able to get all of that footage together. But definitely we'll be working on that as well. All right, guys, appreciate everybody stopping by. Have a great day. I will see you all later. Take care.